really basic. I've got a little balcony though. That's probably like the highlight of it. And the pool on the fourth floor, which I'm on the second. The sunrise is amazing. There's a swimming pool up there. Like, I'm just saying, like, I travel all the time and I would have not booked this place for anybody because it is like not in Ubud, but they said we're going to be in Ubud. So that's the weird thing about it. I'm waiting on my driver right now. I like this little balcony, but when I first opened it, a bunch of lizards popped out. Let's see what's going on outside. Any lizards out here? Oh gosh, see right there behind me. Let me show you. Oh my gosh, they like try to blend in so you can't see them. And like if he gets on this white part, he'll turn light. It's so freaky. Look at him. Now, when I first, like three of them ran and skittle scattled and everywhere. But guys, this is Bali. And I was already up on the rooftop for the morning. And everywhere in Bali you can find beautiful places, system like that. That's why they don't want you to drink the water because I think it's connected with that and it's kind of dirty sometimes. I saw one, there was a dead rat floating in it. So anyway, in a lot of different countries, the sewage system is like weaker, so they don't even want you to put toilet paper in it. So in my bathroom or wherever, they'll put a little trash can for you to put your toilet paper. But anyway, yeah, here's the view. Um, wow, it's getting like hot already. The UV index is very high here, so you want to wear like sunscreen and stuff. And the weather is amazing. Look, so this is the kind of land you need to grow rice. So that's why rice is such a staple here. Can y'all see that cow underneath that overhang if you peek in? Anyway, yeah, so you never know what you'll see in Bali. And there's beautiful places, but sometimes you have to go through like a lot of garbage to get to those beautiful places. Like, I'm not even going to BS you. That's how it is. They'll have like this amazing house or palace or temple, and then like, yeah, it'll just be you got to drive past a bunch of trash and stuff like that to get to it. So it's wild. Like, that's a lot of countries, guys. Don't be so disappointed when you go to other countries when you see that their systems are not what's like in America. Like in America, we have our bad places too. Here, I mean, it's safe. When I say bad, I just mean like there might be trash or something like that, on the road, or just things that you're not used to seeing, bottles and stuff everywhere. And they burn a lot of their trash here. My guide was telling me that the government wants you to basically get rid of your compost and stuff like that on your own. And so he was making it sound like that's the reason I smelled like fire everywhere. Like, you smell smoke everywhere in a lot of the Asian countries. And a lot of times they have a rating. In Thailand, they had a rating for the air quality. And a lot of times it was bad. So everybody's like, oh, we want to move here, we want to move there. But if you are an asthmatic like I am, it hasn't affected me, but I know it can't be good for you because it's just not good for you to have asthma and be in like a poor quality of air. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's because of like flowers and stuff like that, but other times it's literally from smoke. I had to come in, y'all. It was hot. Like, the UV here is harsh, harsh. So even though I'm a melanated person, you're supposed to wear like sunscreen and stuff. But anyway, yeah, Bali is pretty cool. Everywhere I've been, like, everyone's super nice. It's very safe. There's not a lot of crime here, but at the same time, Indonesia, like, you can't even smoke weed here. It's like a um, what is it called? A class one something where you could get the death penalty. Like, I don't think people are being hunted down in Bali and, by the police or anything. But I think that if you were doing something here you shouldn't be doing, you would really get in trouble. And I saw on the news some guy outstayed his visa and then got some jail time or something. I don't know. But guys, it's so easy. Like if you get a visa to come here, you can get one for 30 days, you can get one for 60 days. And it's just a matter of them wanting to know you're still here. I always tell you to use the STEP program if you're an American in other countries. And this program basically sends your email to the government and lets them know what country you're visiting in case something pops off. They can email you and tell you, like, hey, you need to leave there, or there's going to be a volcano, or some kind of disruption altogether. You know what I mean? And it's just, yeah. So anyway, could y'all see that phone call coming in? How annoying. Anyway, yeah, but I'm in Bali. Guys, I recommend it. I recommend it. I've seen hotels for up to 200 a night that just had massive, huge pools in the room that I've booked. I'm just starting to like come on my YouTube a lot, but I'm Tiffany Mullen on Facebook and all the other social media platforms. I'm trying to get monetized on here, guys. So I hope you'll subscribe and follow me and all that stuff. And I genuinely travel and let you guys see what it's like to be in these other countries. And I don't work for any company. So I do just pick and choose people to drive me or different companies just to experiment with. But a lot of times the companies are very similar. They just have a different name. That's why I need to start having my company out there. Tiff Travels the World. I don't have it yet, but this is definitely something I should be working on. And I'm thinking my first promotion is going to be for Bali. Guys, it is so amazing. The only hard thing about getting to Bali is getting to Bali because it's so far away. I mean, I think it took like over 2 days for me. So I live in Las Vegas in America. I flew to LAX. Then I got an international flight into Manila. And my layover there was like 14 hours. Now, my intention was to go out. I actually went through immigration and was on the way out. And this guy was like, it's like typhoon weather, monsoon weather, whatever. So I was like, okay, I don't want to go out. So I came back in, stayed in for a few more hours. And then I wished I could go back out again. But the lady in immigration was like, didn't you just come in? And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, if you want to come in, you have to stay in. And I don't know if it was the rule, a law, or she was just saying like, it's not a good look to be going back and forth, basically. Even though I probably could have done it, I just stayed in. So on my way back home to America, I'm going to make sure that I stop and hang out in Manila. And I actually have a friend that lives there, so I think I'm going to go see them and just check it out. But it was rainy, and you shouldn't let rain dampen your tour or your travels, because nobody can control that. You know what I mean? So just do the best you can to pursue whatever you're trying to do. I mean, if a typhoon's coming, I guess you can't go out, but do your best, guys. I'm Tiff Travels the World, and I'm out here. I'm all over the world. Every 3 months, I try to take an amazing trip, even if it's something stateside. Even if I go to one of the states, I'll make sure I find the funnest things to do there. I go to Pennsylvania and visit my family. There's Amish country. There's, the city of brotherly love, the Liberty Bell, history. Everywhere you go in this world, you can pick the top 10 things to do near you and do them. I bet you even in your city right now that you live in, there's some stuff to do that you haven't done, and you can't even believe you haven't done it because you like take it for granted because you live there. But if you actually just went out into your communities, you could start being content creators too if you liked. And I do it for enjoyment. I do it because I was in the Air Force, and it became like a diary for me. It came like, I can come on, show people where I was. I could see what different birthdays were going on. Like, it just became a way of me to connect to people when I couldn't connect to people, when, I was in a secure area or I had top secret, facilities around me where I couldn't connect with my people. So it was like I could look into their lives and I could show you a little bit of my life and stuff like that. So guys, the content creation is where it's at. It's annoying to some people, but I think it's so much fun. It's like a documentary of your life or what you're doing, and pick a niche that you love. Mine is travel. I love politics too, but I'm going towards the travel just because it's a little bit safer and doesn't create as much havoc. I want people to be happy when they see me and not be like, oh, there's that girl that supports that. But anyway, yeah. So choose a niche, get something that you love, guys. If a cooking channel, people love watching cooking, they really do. Um, how to do things with your car, how to change tires, anything you can do out there, you can make into something profitable for yourself, okay? And that's the truth. We all have value and we all have something to give. So why not? I mean, unless you're really super duper shy, then you could just have a channel where you spoke and just looked at different things, and or maybe, set the camera up at an angle where people wouldn't see you. But I don't mind it. And hopefully I'll be able to continue doing it, because sometimes you have a real bad looking, a day. Well, today looking crazy, but people will just start to love you and they won't care so much if you have the perfect day or the perfect hair. And if they do complain about it, then that's all that on them. You're not their supermodel, right? Anyway, guys, I'm Tiff Travels the World. I hope that you'll start following me on all my social media platforms, and pray that this channel gets pushed out for me, because I would love to be monetized on here. I do put up fun content on here. I do put up places that I go, but I don't post as much as I should. As much as I should. I do a lot of shorts. So if you go in my little short gallery, you'll see a bunch of stuff from me. I go live here and there, and sometimes my lives are amazing, and sometimes I'll get like a couple peeps at it. Anyway, guys, I'm waiting on my driver to come get me, and I'm going to get on a ferry boat, and I'm going to leave Bali and go to the Gili Islands. So stay posted, stay tuned. I'm going to show you everything. All right. Gili Islands is still Indonesia, but it's not Bali. Let's see what it has to offer. Okay, guys, catch you later.